folks, Chris Voss here from the ChrisVossShow.com, the ChrisVossShow.com. Coming to the product we're really excited about, we partnered with VirginMobileUSA.com, that's VirginMobileUSA.com, and they've sent us a couple of these units that we're actually giving away for the next 30 days on the ChrisVossShow.com. There'll be a link below this video on YouTube, and you'll be able to enter to win one of these units that we're going to be giving away to one lucky winner. So be sure to do that within 30 days or so of this video recording. We'll be doing that, and you can go ahead and enter that drawing. Now, with the Virgin Mobile broadband to go, this is the Overdrive Pro 3G, 4G mobile hotspot. Now, this, of course, gives you broadband where you can connect up to 5 wireless devices, tablets, laptops, cell phones, all that sort of good stuff. And you can keep it right simply in your pocket. And you can see the size of this thing is pretty conveniently small, but big enough to be able to do the job for what you need to take and do. You can use this with the Virgin Mobile system. The beautiful thing about the Virgin Mobile system is that you have no contract, no overages, no activation fees. You use the Sprint 4G network, so you're getting a great network. You only pay for what you need. You can change plans as your needs change, and you pay with credit card or debit card for worry-free service, and you can buy top-up cards with cash. You activate your device, choose the broadband to go plan you want, and you start rocking and rolling surfing the internet. So, really amazing stuff. In fact, we've had a lot of people that we've reviewed the other Virgin mobile phones on the ChrisVossShow.com. Be sure to check out those phones. We've got some great HTC phones and other phones from them that we've been really impressed with. It's got a one-touch features here with the Virgin Mobile hotspot. It's got a 150-foot range. It's got secure setup, of course, for your networking, so you can make sure that no one's cutting into your network and stealing your stuff when you're at Starbucks. It's got LCD display that you can also do. Now, of course, this will do 4G. If you're in an area where it can't maybe get 4G, it will convert back to 3G. So you still have the ability to dial back and be able to get the service no matter where you might be. So you can easily hook up to 5 different devices, and it's very simple and easy to use. Works on all the browsers, works with Windows and Mac, which is really, really freaking cool. So, like I said, we've been really impressed. You can find these at VirginMobileUSA.com. Let's go ahead and unbox this puppy and see what we get. So, looks like we're going to go ahead and get mean and vicious with it and unbox this. And of course, the one we're giving away will be brand new in the box. It won't be the one we're unboxing today. So you get one that's just brand new. So got a beautiful shiny look there. Hello. And it looks like in the back we've got some of the different toys that come with it. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what's inside. Hopefully we can get this open fairly easy. Let's get it. There we go. Alright. So we've got the device itself that's right here. Let's push that through. We'll set that off to the side for a second while we go through some of the simple, quick and easy stuff. Of course, welcome to Virgin Mobile. You've got your plug there. What's nice is this is a nice travel plug that you can take with you, and since the cord is not attached, it makes it easier for you to travel with it. And of course, sometimes you just need this if you're taking a laptop or a device that will give you a USB power outlet to take and charge. Of course, you got your micro USB plug there. Looks like this is the battery that will work with your Virgin Mobile. So let's take a look at the Virgin Mobile itself. It's a very slick, sleek looking design that you can see there. It's got these nice little edges. Seems like that makes it easy to hold and grasp onto. Across on the back, we've got kind of a rubberized back with some feet that will hold it into place, and probably a slider thing for where we can insert the battery. Let's go ahead and do that at this time. We haven't activated this device yet, so we'll see how far we get before we'll have to do some of that. Now, looking on the sides here, nothing on this right side. Looks like across the top we have let's see what this is. Is that a place for an SD card? I'm not sure that I can read the writing that's on there, but we'll find out. This appears to be maybe an on-off switch or a lock switch of some type. So we'll find out what that is. And looks like we've got some other buttons down here that I'm going to have to investigate as to what they are. Looks like there's some kind of wired system that you can take and plug into. So we'll find out what that is here in a bit. And I'm not sure, that must be a lockable thing. And there's another area here that I'm trying to pop out. It would appear that that would be a SIM card area that you can see there. And we'll do some double checking. Like I said, we unbox these things so your experience is just like ours. The first time you open it, we haven't got a chance to read the directions. So we like to go through the experience with you, share it, of what you would experience in your unboxing. So sometimes we don't know what's going on either. Virgin Mobile powering up. Take a look at that. And it's very lightweight design. This you could easily fit in your pocket, carry around. It fits in your hand very nicely. You take and do that. These are great for events when you go to. There's a lot of events that I go to where there's so many people at the event. It's a real challenge just to find different services and stuff like that. A lot of my friends, they actually keep multiple units with different carriers so that they can find the best carrier with the best range and all that good stuff. Looks like we need to connect this computer to a Wi-Fi overdrive, and it's got a password on it, so we're going to have to probably do some programming here. But you can see, if we can get in very closely, you can see it's got a range thing at the top there. It's telling us we're in 3G mode. Of course, we haven't programmed this yet. There's a exclamation mark. We've got Wi-Fi, and then we've got some battery stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to go plug this into a computer. Okay, so we've been playing with the Virgin Mobile for a couple days. What's really nice is you can log in from your computer to a web address, or you can use your iPad in this case that I'm doing here. You can log in, you can set it up, you can go through the different settings, you can see some of the different controls that you have and stuff that you can do with it. To see the device close up, you're looking at, here's a screen where you can see we're currently getting 4G network. It shows the strength of the signal. There's a Wi-Fi thing that tells us how many devices are connected. Of course, you can have up to 5 devices. We've got battery level. It tells us the name of the network and the password. Also shows us how many kilobytes or bytes we've used so far and the time that we've been online. So it works really nice. What it is we found out that this middle part is a charger, and that these parts are antenna based. And the company Sierra Wireless makes a kind of a stand charger, giant antenna that can go on your desk, and this will plug into that, at least to our understanding, and get a better reception from an antenna that can be wired to your desk, which is really cool. You can see here it's automatically searching for 4G networks when it can't find one. I'm in an area where I'm mostly getting 3G. Across the top you have a micro SD card space where you can actually plug this in. You can store files and everything else. We still haven't figured out what this is. We've been on a number of different websites waiting to hear back from Virgin Mobile. We're not sure if it's like a special lock or what it is, but we haven't figured it out. If you figure it out, put it in the comments on the YouTube video and then we'll know. But in essence, it works incredibly well. It fits very easily into your pocket, and it's great to carry anywhere. It's something where you can take it anywhere you want to go, especially if you're traveling, going to airports, things of that nature. This is perfect to take with you if you're a traveler, or if you're a student. This is great if you're a student. My mom was looking for something that she could take with her to go to different places. I have a few friends that they work around town, and they usually work from Starbucks, and so this is a great product for them to do. It's about $150 new on the Virgin Mobile USA.com website, so you can get it from them, and it's fairly easy. And the setup, like I said, is really easy to take and do. Now, what we want to show you here is some of the speed tests. We found on the 4G that the speed was really, really well. We like the results we got off of the speed. We're going to pull those up here now for you. These bottom three you can see are the 4G speed tests on a iPad 3. Now, if you're familiar with the iPad 3, these things are very data intensive. They use up a lot of data. So you can see here we got really great results in the 4G mode. This is when we moved to a 3G area is when we got these results. So quite a bit of difference. If you can, you really want to use this to be in 4G areas. Now, in using the iPad 3, which is very data intensive, with the 4G standard, we fared really well. We had great speeds with it. I'm going to show you a comparison here actually. This is a AT&T Samsung Galaxy S3, just new, barely came out. You can see these bottom two speeds here, right here. These bottom two speeds are speeds that we got from AT&T directly up into their system. Okay, so those are the speeds we got with AT&T. You can see they're fairly comparable to what we're getting from Sprint. And then these bottom ones here were ones we were getting from directly hooking up to the 3G. So you can see the results there. Now, so we did really good comparatively to AT&T's network. In at least the area that we tested in, which was Los Angeles. Of course, these areas are going to vary by what you do. But you can see here you get really good speeds with the 4G network on Sprint. Now, we found that with the 3G, that it wasn't unbearable to use the iPad. It was there were some different programs that was a little slower to load data and load the app structure, like Twitter and different things. A little bit slowness there. But for the most part, we can answer email, process documents, everything that you would normally do. When it came to watching Netflix or Hulu, it was definitely sluggish on the 3G, and we weren't that excited about that. But that's a given. I mean, especially if you're going to use Netflix at the highest level. Now, you can go into Netflix and gear it down 2 levels to where it doesn't feed you as much high bits of data, and so you can control some of that resulting in better quality for you. Now, the thing we were impressed with was at the 4G level, the Netflix at the highest level played perfectly, looked great. We didn't run into any buffering issues. It just rock and rolled. So we were very impressed from that angle. So overall, we really like the Virgin Mobile. It's a great device to be able to take with you and be able to have with you wherever you want to take and do. So be sure to check one out. I really like them because they're simple and easy to carry around. If you're a traveler, student, like I said, they're great for that. Keep in mind, we're giving away on this post another Virgin Mobile Broadband-to-Go Overdrive Pro 3G, 4G mobile hotspot. Broadband on the run, hook up to 5 devices. We're going to be giving this baby away that's still sealed in the box to one lucky winner. So be sure to enter the drawing, and be sure to go to Virgin Mobile USA. Tell them Chris Voss sent you. Pick up one of these beautiful little bad boys. From some of my friends that looked at other hotspot devices, they said that they were much more expensive in the $300 range. They told me. The key thing is, keep in mind here with the Virgin Mobile, you don't have to sign a 2-year contract, where with other services you do have to sign a 2-year contract. So you have the freedom of Virgin Mobile to be able to go wherever you want. To hook it up, it was a mere, $35 that we put into it. There's a range of about 5 or 6 different price levels you can choose from, and the $35 one seemed to be the best fitting for what we wanted at the time. So the beautiful thing is you're buying your freedom, and it seems a lot cheaper than what you pay for other services. Anyway, thanks for coming by the ChrisVossShow.com. Be sure to check out Virgin Mobile Broadband-to-Go with the Virgin Overdrive Pro mobile hotspot, and see you soon.